Hi, I'm David.
And I'm Rachel.
Welcome to LeisureBit. And today we're coming to you from Laneside campsite, which is just outside of Hope in the Peak District in Derbyshire.
Was it you? No, it's this.
Let's go and take a look around.
LeisureBit is the way to go with David, Rachel and Roxy. Let's hit the road and explore.
The Hope Valley is one of the most loved areas of Derbyshire. It's renowned for its outdoor sports like cycling, potholing, gliding, hill walking. Hope Valley has some of the most beautiful views and most picturesque villages in Derbyshire. It's beautiful. Come and explore.
Before we headed to Laneside Caravan Park, we just passed the entrance there on the left hand side. We headed through Hope and then we went onwards to Castleton, as I wanted to check out the village and also go and explore Peak Cavern. We parked at the village centre car park, which also had some coach and motorhome bays, which was really handy.
So we parked in the coach bay in the car park at Castleton. It was £6.20 for motorhomes and coaches, and that's for up to 4 hours. There's also toilets in the car park, which is handy. And also a handy little cafe.
There's also a museum in the National Park Visitor Centre. Unfortunately, didn't get time to explore it. One for another time. Along the side of the car park there's a nice little stream. There's pubs, restaurants and cafes, as well as gift shops and jewellers. A lot of the jewellers sell Blue John stone, which is a rare semi-precious mineral found at only one location in the world, in the caves of Treckliffe Hill in Castleton.
Lovely church of St Edmund in Castleton. Lovely and quiet up the side streets. There's the George. Dog friendly ice cream in here. Castleton fish and chips tucked away down the alleyway on the way to Peak Cavern.
Ooh, there looks to be some interesting bits and pieces in that shop. That's my kind of store.
Some absolutely lovely quaint little shops here. Making my way now to Peak Cavern. I'm just having a wander through the quaint streets of Castleton. Here we are at Peak Cavern. Peak Cavern also has the name the Devil's Arse. £21.50 per adult admission.
It's a professional guided tour through the caves, and it lasts just over an hour. It starts with how rope was made for lead miners and the fascinating folklore of the Victorian tour guides. You also find out why the cave got its unusual name. The tour's relatively easy going. There are a few steps, but there are handrails. There's nothing too steep. It is fairly chilly, as you would expect within a cave. There is a section where you do need to bend over to navigate through. If you do have any questions, it's worth giving them a shout. There's a link in the description. Here's a few little snippets from the tour to give you a bit of a flavour.
What noise do you think it's going to make when it comes out here? Yes, a very, very big one. It's that loud you can be in Castleton on a Friday night, walking home after a few shavings. And all of a sudden, was it you? No, it's this. Thunder's all the way down to Castleton. Sounds like the old devils on a dodgy vindaloo the night before. That's why it's called the Devil's Arse. That all goes more than 200 foot straight above, directly to the castle. Make sure we put the arms up there. If you're wondering what that slide's doing here, it was left here by the BBC when they were making the Chronicles of Narnia. It'll make a good part of that. Keep you right.
Wow, that was brilliant. There you go. Devil's Arse. Thank you. Thank you.
No worries, sir.
That was absolutely fantastic. Do you know what? Well worth the money. That actually surpassed expectations. Really worth checking out. There is a little bit in the middle where you have to kind of bend double a little bit to get through, as you probably spotted, but absolutely cracking. Highly recommended. Definitely recommend checking out Castleton if you're in the area. Lovely little village.
Castleton's somewhere I'd definitely like to come back and check out further. So now it was time to hit the road and head back through Hope and onto the campsite. We're just leaving Hope now and heading towards the site. It gives you a little bit of a view of how far it is between the site and Hope. As you can see, it's not too far as we're just approaching the entrance on the right hand side. So you're heading this way. When you book, you're given a code for the barrier, and then you check in at the reception here, and then you're taken to your pitch. We paid £40.20 for one night on a fully serviced pitch. Check the description or our Facebook community, as the site very kindly gave us a discount code for you to use.
We've just got pitched up at Laneside Caravan Park.
It's a hard standing pitch. It's actually a block paved pitch. This area here for your awning, and also a picnic table. As well as that, we've got water and we've got drainage and also a 16 amp electric hookup.
See, we've got quite a big pitch. There's a little grass area that leads directly down to the river. It is quite fast flowing and it is a steep bank down, but Roxy's happy. Let's go and explore the rest of the site. Laneside Caravan site is literally a 5-minute walk into the village of Hope. The site has been family run since the 1950s and is continually upgrading the services and facilities. You'll see when we do the tour today that there's actually 2 different toilet blocks. The reason for that is there is the original one and they have actually just updated it into the new one. But currently both are still available. We've got the information room and laundry box. Massages. There's 2 washing machines, 2 dryers, DVDs, books, games. That's just a sink, but pots and pans aren't to be washed in there. A freezer for ice blocks. That's handy. A drying cover. And some more information booklet. Lots of useful information, such as taxis, bus timetables, the cabins. Let's go and take a look and see what else there is. Just outside the information and laundry, drinking water point, chemical waste and grey water. So down here we've got a pooch parlour, which is a dog bath. It says no humans. Don't think I'll be taking a dip in there. We've got a really good range of outdoor sinks. Some more information. Ladies' showers. They've got those push button. Hairdryer is 20p. Gas. E-bikes to hire, £30 for the day for one, or £50 for 2 bikes. These are the ladies' toilets. I thought at first that they were unisex, but they're not. There are ladies and gents' toilets. There also is an accessible toilet.
There's a well-stocked shop on site which sells things ranging from ice cream, sweets, your essentials, to camping accessories too. Really handy if you've forgotten something.
There is a large dog playing field and recreational area, but you do need to leave the site to get to it. What you may also notice is that this area of the Peak District is renowned for having loads of bikers. Waste here and the exit. If you turn left out of the site,
there's a plain field and a river which just runs alongside the site, and then also there's a dog walking area just up there.
there's a large, secure dog walking field. Rox and I have come to try the dog field. I think she likes the dog field. There is also a second little dog walk on site, and it is only little. It's just near the exit and it's behind a big hedge. But you know what? If your dog just wants a quick wee, then it's an ideal little place to bring them. So to get to that, you come down the middle bit and it's just behind this board that says Doggy Doo Business Park.
What did you think of the dog walk, Rachel?
Well, the dog walk, the big dog walk, is excellent. The only shame is that they haven't put a bridge or something over the stream so that you can get to it without going down the main road. But really, really good. Big, well fenced, secure. There is another little dog walk, but it is only tiny behind the hedges. Okay, for a quick trot. Under this bridge is the River No, which runs around the back of the site. I bet kids who come to the site love playing in there in the summer. All of the pitches are quite large. They're all individually sectioned off so that you've got your own space. There's a mixture of hard standing and grass areas, and there are also touring pitches alongside some seasonal pitches as well. There are a couple of glamping pods if that's what you want too. Just down the slope from the waste and recycling area, you've got a bit of a community area. It's got two table tennis tables. There's a catering truck which I believe is open on a Saturday and Sunday morning. There is also a beauty room. Nice.
Nice campsite. You head out the site this way. Between the pitches down there, there's some very clever shielding. That's a good idea, isn't it? Gives you a little bit of privacy from your neighbours. What do you think of dividers between pitches? Are they a good idea?
I think there's a divided opinion on the dividers. What do you think?
I think the dividers are a good idea.
I think that it depends who you're with. If it had been the people we were with last week, I'd wanted to be close to them.
If we were with the people we were 3 weeks earlier, no. Let us know in the comments.
There's a bus stop just outside the site, and there seems to be a bus every hour.
Taking a wander now into Hope. Let's see if we can find something for tea.
Fingers crossed, here's the hall.
As well as a plan of the campsite, we're also given a useful leaflet which showed us where the village was and other things in the area too.
We're now just coming to the village of Hope.
The village of Hope has a population of under 1,000 people as per the last census, and it lies at the point where Peak's whole water flows into the River No. To the north, Win Hill and Loose Hill stand either side of the No.
The church at Hope. The Old Hall Hotel and tea rooms. We're in the Old Hall Hotel. This is where we've come for tea.
Looks good.
It does.
With exploring the caves earlier, I'd forgot to have some lunch, so I was starving, so I thought I'd have a starter as well. This is absolutely delicious. I'm really pleased I went for this. I'd definitely recommend the sunblush tomato and feta tart. For me and I had the hunter's chicken and Rachel had lasagna. Both meals were very tasty. We then wandered back to the campsite and back to the van, where we sat out for a little while watching the sunset, and then we called it a night.
Good morning, it's Monday morning. We had a great sleep last night.
Having a wander into Hope to get some breakfast.
And I hope this drizzle doesn't turn to rain.
Thought we'd better get down early just to make sure they don't run out of breakfast.
Ah.
So even a well.
We then headed into the tea rooms to grab some breakfast. There were some really interesting bits and pieces in the tea room and some really old signs and things like that. Rachel decided to treat us both to full English breakfast. Look at that, it was really tasty.
What an absolutely cracking breakfast. That was brilliant.
That was
Highly
beautiful.
recommend it. It's at the Old Hall Hotel, and it's the tea room there, and it's open from 8. How about
Every
that?
day.
Opposite the church is some more cafes and shops.
Including a deli, a farm shop, as well as a post office and spa, with plenty of food and drink, as well as other essentials. Unfortunately, our time had come to an end on Laneside Caravan Park after a lovely stay, as we had to make our way to our next destination. Don't forget to check out the link in the description or the LeisureBit Facebook community group for the discount code for the site. Thanks again to Laneside Caravan Park for the discount code, and we look forward to visiting again in the future.
So Rachel, what have you thought of Laneside Caravan Park?
What a cracking little place. It's a lovely site, really clean, good facilities. Brilliant to be able to walk into the local village of Hope, which has got, I think it's 3 pubs, cafe, tea room, shops, etc. Brilliant, good dog walk, enjoyed it. What about you?
Yeah, it's an absolutely cracking area and really nice. Loved going to the cave as well. Really enjoyed that. Definitely worth checking out. Brilliant area, lovely for walking as well. Thank you for watching.
Hope you've enjoyed it.
And we will catch you for the next bit. Bye.
Bye.